GTA 6 pre-orders are finally live, millions of copies are already being reserved, and Rockstar still says the game launches on November 19th. So does that mean another delay is impossible? Not exactly. So today we're going to look at the real evidence separating facts from rumors and explaining why, even after pre-orders, there's still a small chance GTA 6 could slip again. So let's begin with the facts. Rockstar officially opened GTA 6 pre-orders on June 25th after confirming the November 19th release date. Take-Two has repeatedly affirmed the release window, and CEO Strauss has continued telling investors that November remains the planned launch. Reuters even reported that opening pre-orders likely signaled growing confidence in the release schedule. On top of that, GTA 6 has reportedly become the biggest video game pre-order campaign ever recorded. Today, that's obviously not something Rockstar wants to disrupt. So now the question is, why are there some people talking about another possible delay? And the reason is simple. Rockstar has delayed GTA 6 before. Originally it was expected for late 2025. That moved to May 2026. And now it's finally been pushed to November 2026. Each delay came because Rockstar said they needed more time to deliver the level of quality players expect. And because of that history, some fans believe nothing is guaranteed until launch day. Some fans interpreted that as a possible warning sign when they specifically said where they had to reschedule one of their earning calls. All right, and that's a pretty important note. And then another thing is there's no official evidence connecting the earnings call schedule to another GTA 6 delay. Most of the discussion comes from the community speculation rather than confirmed reporting. Okay, so that's not something we can kind of 100% guarantee it off of, right? So what could actually cause another delay? Let's look at that. If Rockstar were forced to delay GTA 6 again, it would probably come down to one thing: quality. That's the excuse that they would use on their end. Rockstar has a reputation for delaying games rather than shipping unfinished products. And I'm not talking about where like the online version came afterwards. That's, you could consider that unfinished, but the actual gameplay, which most people look forward to, was complete. So, we're talking about an enormous open world, advanced AI system, dual protagonist, dynamic NPC behaviors, and much more to the game. The bigger the game, the harder it becomes to eliminate last-minute bugs. So Rockstar has also previously brought developers back into offices during final production to help finish the game, showing just how seriously they take polishing before launch. Why the delay is becoming less likely, despite all of the speculation and the possible delays, the pre-orders are already live. That's the first thing. That's the main thing I would say that's different from the previous delays, right? And then the second thing is Take-Two's financial forecasts rely heavily on GTA 6 launching this year. Okay, so if they don't launch this year, they're gonna have they'll be in financial ruin for this year, and they will lose a lot of investors just because of that delay, right? People will lose confidence in the company that they can't deliver on time, and it's just a really bad look for Rockstar. So Rockstar's marketing campaign is just the beginning, okay? Historically, Rockstar waits until they're confident before spending heavily on advertising. Opening pre-order is one of the strongest signals yet that development has entered its final stretch. So here's my final thoughts. Could GTA 6 still be delayed? Technically, yes. Until the game is actually in the player's hands, nothing is 100% guaranteed. But based on everything we know today, the evidence points towards Rockstar being committed on the November 19th release. Most of the recent delay discussions are driven purely by speculation and no official information. If Rockstar encounters a major issue, they'll delay it. But unless something unexpected happens, GTA 6 appears closer than ever. If you've enjoyed this breakdown and want fun fact-based GTA 6 news without clickbait, hit subscribe. And let me know in the comments, do you think Rockstar will actually release GTA 6 this November, or are you still expecting one final delay? So yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.